first thing I want to work on. Let me borrow somebody with a grab like this. We've worked this technique before. I mean, of course, you can always, you know, work to grab here, break off, but sometimes these guys have a good, they have a very good grip. So what I'm gonna do, especially look right now, I'm just noticing this. He's standing with his leg in the back. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a step back to force him to step forward. Now from here, I'm gonna go ahead and with the move. I'm gonna take this one, I'm gonna bring it over and under. And from here, as I go underneath, like I'm here, I take a step forward. So I'm behind his leg. Now in this position, I'm in a great position. All I gotta do is fall to my back. From here, now I just come up into side control. If you're no-gi, this is not something that's gonna happen, right? This is just, for no-gi, what I want you guys to work, they grab you right here at the top. I just want you to work a good Russian tie, right? Russian tie is pretty simple. I'm here, I shrug my shoulder to my ear. I'm gonna now look away from my opponent, and as I look away, this is gonna get his hand off my neck. Now all I gotta do is catch, boom. Once I catch, I bring this wrist down to my hip and I catch that shoulder here, right? So I'm in this position. Right here, look, he's coming down already, but he's not gonna do that, he's gonna posture up. The reason why he'll go down is because I put my shoulder on the back of his shoulder. And that's kind of creating like an arm bar almost. Now from this position, you got options. You could either choose to just straight up take the back. If he pulls away for a single leg, or whatever you want from there. If he squares up to you, like if I'm here, he squares up to you, then you have your throws there, right? If you hit that throw, you have to make sure that, look, when I'm here, you bring this in here. Once you have this, that throw will be good. He squares up, boom. Now I just step through, and we finish, okay? So whatever you know from Russian tie, it could be Russian tie to the back, Russian tie to the single leg. If they square up to you, Russian tie to that throw. So if he grabs, I Russian tie, boom, I'm in this position. Now you gotta remember, it's on his reaction. If he pulls away, which is a common reaction, he's gonna pull away. Hold up. From here, he pulls away. As soon as he pulls away, I step in, and I go for the single here, boom. From there, you can shelf up, and then just work to circle him down, okay? I mean, of course, there's multiple singles you can go for. That's usually the one that you're gonna land in. Let me see, go again. Boom, he pulls, boom, from this position. You could even go double, like, so if you're like this, you could punch up, but whenever you punch up, you gotta lower your level. Punch, punch. And now from there, that drops him very easily as well. Okay, so there's two options from that specific single, okay? Let's go, 1, 2, 3. The biggest detail with it is you gotta make sure that you lock this part up really good and high. Especially if it was like, well, if it was MMA and you're in this position, you wanna drive forward because you don't want them to hit you. You wanna keep them off balance. Kind of the same idea in grappling as well. You wanna get them off balance. So you push, you pull, you push, and then whenever you feel like it, you circle your feet. You have to circle your feet, and that's what's gonna create that momentum. Look to whenever you grab, don't just grab on top of the knee, grab that hamstring. Like you're gonna literally feel how it's like a grip. You just turn that thing. Just gonna let go. No, the sleeve that's grabbing you. Oh. That's gonna keep it stuck there. Right. If she lets go of this, right, then you don't have this no more. No, grab the sleeve first. Yeah. Yeah, because now it's stuck there. Even if she lets go and tries to pull out, you have it. And now you just fall back. Now just try and take a deeper step, try and get behind both legs. Okay. So you're tripping both. Boom, go over, under, and is like, okay, we're here in side control. This is a great position for us. One of the main ways that people look to get out of side control is gonna be for them to look for an underhook. Boom. As soon as he gets his underhook, you notice that if I don't really do, go ahead, yeah, shrimp out, do what you would do. You see how he's able to create space, get a guard back, or even work to get up, right? So as soon as they look for this underhook, I feel it. I'm gonna put tension on it, of course, but then as soon as they really punch, I step over, right? So their underhook is gonna leave, like literally I'm using it to get to mount, right? Like I do that all the time. If you watch my last fight actually against Brett, he went for the underhook. I let him have it. Go ahead, underhook. And I used that to step over right to mount. It makes a super easy get up. Because I mean, like that's literally like they're doing the correct thing. That's how you get out of side control is you underhook. But I'm just using their correct option against them, right? If you happen to get here where like I have like this shoulder, this arm straight and like I have this shoulder pinned in here, then you know you have your Kimuras, or you can even just continue to spin through arm bar, right? But a lot of times too, what I'll look for is to just isolate here where I'm getting over that arm, and now I just hug the head super tight, and I like to get like this position here before I lay back if I'm going for that triangle, just because like, I don't want to lay back if I'm not secured. And if you don't want to lay back to give it that bad position, then just get to triangle here, like a mounted triangle instead. Right, and you're in this position, you just work to get here, and you can look to finish, okay? But a lot of times, it'll be easier, especially with flexibility reasons, right? If you're like this, that once you got it tight, to roll back. Go ahead, sit up. Boom. And from there, you can lock up your triangle. Much easier, right? It's just that the only problem with that is that you're giving up top position. So that's why I would say mounted triangle could be better. So let's say like we're here and he recovers like a half guard. Just recover half guard. You don't even have to get the underhook, just get half guard. Boom. Okay, we're here. In this position, one of the main things people go for, what is the main sub that he's gonna probably go for on me? Can we guess? Yeah, that's a main sub. Definitely. Capsize from this position. Okay, no, he's gonna most likely a lot of the Kimura trap. So he's gonna literally just look to trap my arm and Kimura me. So this can be really bad, especially if you're in half guard because I'm trapped here. My own dominant position is trapping me in this sub. So from here, I'll sometimes actually bait it because of this defense. From here, what I do, as soon as he locks up this Kimura, I drive my shoulder into the back of his armpit. I drive in. And now from here, y'all gonna have a hard time seeing it, but I raise my arm up. And if Keith keeps it, you see how I'm Kimura-ing him right back. So he locks up Kimura, boom, as soon as he does, I drive into him and Kimura right back. So a lot of times what they're gonna do is they're gonna let go, they're gonna let go of the half guard, freeing my leg, and as soon as that happens, the Kimura is not gonna be there. So I step over for armbar, right? So as soon as he looks to free himself from the Kimura, it sets you up for the armbar. So again, I'm in half guard. This is a no-gi or gi. It works both. If he manages to get flat, then I just north-south. I'm settling, right, to a good position. But it's either gonna be you're gonna Kimura him back, or you're stepping over. If he lets go of the half guard, you're stepping over for armbar. Very, very tricky. See, if he commits to that, now drive into that shoulder, drive forward, yeah. But like lean more towards me, lean back. Sit to this hitch. Yes. Now he's gonna let go of that half guard. Start to get himself out. Step over. Boom. You see how you had to sit to your hip?
Like I have to lean that way.
Yeah, don't lean over him.
So he's on bottom half guard, you're on top half guard. No, seriously. So if he lets go of the bottom half guard, guess what? You can lock up the top half guard. And you can still finish it.
That's true. Okay. I see what you're saying. All right, this made sense. It did make sense at first, though. I was like, bro, all right, okay. I'll give it to you.
It's the same thing.
That makes sense.
If you think about it, he's just on the bottom. Boom.
So funny.
Boom. So right here.
This is true.
So you go ahead and let go of your lockup, but he can't even let go now because now I'm sitting on it.
Yeah.
I have it locked up. He's in my half guard.
Yeah. But right there, you have to lean into the shoulder.
Yeah. So.
No.
Boom.
Yes, that's how you're supposed to do it. Be careful, dog. Be careful. Keith's over here just getting mauled, bro. Dog. Damn. That's messed up. He's like cranking, just making faces. God. Dude, there was malicious intent behind that. I said there was malicious intent.
No.
There was definitely malicious intent. That was messed up, man.
No.
Benefit the class, but it doesn't benefit Keith.
Oh, it is right there. He's gonna be the one you remember.
With a torn shoulder.
I remember when JkJk got me in this crazy half guard.
And ripped my shoulder.
You ripped it open, but
We weren't even going live. We were drilling it. That's messed up, bro. 4 minute round. solid work today. Remember those little tricks, I'm telling you. In those moments where you're there, it's gonna help out a lot. Good. Toes on the line. Ready? Bow out. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job on me. Dude, you're getting a lot better, bro. Solid. We got, no, not you, right? You're not gonna be. You are? Oh, okay, bet. Signed up. You signed up too? Are you doing it? Yeah? So we got 3 competitors. Are you doing it or no?
I haven't signed up yet.
Not yet? We'll see if you can.
Okay.
All right. Champs on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Champs.
Nice.
All right, dude.
Just grab the other side of the head. Get your arm to the other side of the head. Now do it. Now you just lock it up. Yeah, that's money. That's a good setup. Very sneaky setup. Drew looks dead. So look, detail on your darts. Grab right here. Grab your forearm instead. And now just sprawl. I think you got to be higher up on the shoulder though. Like don't lay down. Like be on top of them. Grab there and then sprawl right there. Tight, right? Triple C, how did you come up with your wise words today?
Well, it all started a couple years ago. Wait, no, I'm playing.
Wow.
Are you actually recording?
Yeah, it's being recorded.
What am I gonna say? I don't know. Hey, look, all right, look. Some people have wisdom. Some people seek wisdom, and then some are endowed with wisdom. You're looking at the one that was endowed with the wisdom, straight from God.
You heard it here first. Triple C.
Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. If you guys give your life to Him, you too can be saved.
Wise words, they don't come from Him, they come from God. I believe in this as well.
Pretty much. It is from God. That's it.
Great interview. Great interview, Triple C.
Hold on. Drew, is this how you feel with interview? Golly, hold on, that's nerve-wracking.
All right, guys, we got Triple C here, the legendary Triple C. I'm gonna ask him a question. How did you come up with that wisdom that you just bestowed on us today?
Look, it doesn't matter what I say, because in the good book of Psalms, it says, "Your ways are not my ways. Your thoughts are not my thoughts," declares the Lord. So whenever you ask me a question, trying to get an understanding of what I do and how I do it, I understand it's amazing. Sometimes it's miraculous, but this is straight from heaven, and that's just how it is.
You heard it here first, guys. We got ourselves a new prophet. He calls himself Triple C, quoting the Bible. What's up? What you want to say?
Well, all I have to say is that you guys can try to beat me, but you guys never actually will beat me.
Wow.
Why is that? Well, some people are born to a certain caliber of human. No, I'm saying.
Wow.
Cut that out.
Guys.
I can't do that, man.
Guys. That's Triple C for you. That's Triple C.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, so this is how Ryan really."
Drew, what do you think about Triple C's wise words?
Look, man, I think it's a bunch of bullshit.
Wow. Wow.
You know, I just think he just came up with some words, and I don't even know how to interview either, bro.
Hey, look, man. Look,
Wait, you gotta get in front of the camera.
Okay, my bad. Hey, look, man, for anybody who doesn't believe, you guys can go ahead and see me. What's up? Anybody? Zoom in on Drew now.
All right, Drew.
Chill.
Drew, what is your response? What's your response to me?
Honestly, bro, I wasn't even paying attention. I feel like he didn't say it with his chest. You know, he was kind of whispering it. You know, mumbling. No, I ain't with the mumble rap, bro. I need some bars. He didn't spit them.
Guys, I think in the future we're gonna need to set up a competition between Triple C and Superfly. I think that's what we're gonna need to see.
Man.
Yeah, bro, a little in-house tournament? Fuck you mean?
A kumite.
A kumite.
This is a fight to the death, though.